Hey, how we doing, everybody? Patrick OPD Robinson here. It is a beautiful Sunday evening. Not a lot happening on the knife hunt this weekend. The yard sales and the state sales were kind of a wash. So in this video, I was just going to go over some of these leather projects that I've worked on. And then I want to share some other leather projects with you. This right here, this is the very first OPD leather knife slip. This is going to be a gift to my grandson up in Georgia. But this was my first attempt, and it's really wonky and wavy, but I was proud of it nonetheless. And then I made this leather slip using leather cordage to put it together, and I was pretty happy with it. And the other one is in my pocket. This leather slip I made from an old belt, and I didn't have any leather dye or anything like that, and it's probably one of the best stitching jobs I ever did. So for that reason, I'm super proud of the stitching on this. But you can see it is formed to knife. The natural patina that's on this sheath is amazing, and it's a little tight because it's just the width of a belt. But I carry my yellow trapper in there every day. It's with me every day. One of the next sheaths I made was this simple little knife with this little fixed blade, and I stopped. I wasn't really happy with it. I didn't have a way of fastening it on my belt, so it just kind of been laying there waiting for me to do something with it, or maybe just scrap it altogether. Then I made this one, and this I'm very proud of. This is my take on a side draw sheath for my buck 112. It sort of snaps in there, very secure, sort of form fitted in there. I was really happy with the way that turned out. The next, this wasn't really a sheath. This is just a little adapter strap, little prototype I made. A simple piece of leather that you can add to your typical vertical carry to convert it to a side draw. That was a lot of fun, and it makes it super comfortable to carry this type of sheath. And then this was one of the last ones I made, also sort of not really wet form, but just it was tight, and I put it in there and just kind of worked it in. It's a through the belt type sheath for my folding hunter here. Also snaps in. I really don't need this strap on it because that joker ain't going nowhere. But this is all just practicing. So those were my attempts at leather, and I am in no means a leather guy like some of these other fellows. I can't mention leather without mentioning Mr. Stephen Jeffries. Last year at Ellaville, he presented me with a leather strop. As you can see, it is heavily used. And he gave me these two slips here. I really like this one because you can put just about any knife in there, and it's readily available. Fits almost any small mid-sized knife. Really love that slip. And there was this one here, also a great little knife. Retains, whoa, sorry, retains well. It's great for protecting your knife in your pocket. But those are my Stephen Jeffrey leather goods that I got. And then there's this guy. This I got from Mike over at Make Cutlery Great Again. This is the Ellaville slip that he gave me. Ellaville of 24. And this is a trapper that is the birth year of my son. So this was pretty special when he gave it to me. So I put a special knife in it. And it means a lot to me. But then, yeah, my logo's upside down. But then, Saturday afternoon, I received a package in the mail from Mr. Mike. And he sent me a notification, an email saying that he was going to, or a message saying he was going to send me something. And had a couple of his stickers in there. And it had this knife sheath. And it's number 80 on his list. And I was completely blown away. I mean, I'm super proud of every piece of leather I have. But then this one came. And I want to make sure I'm in frame here, because this is phenomenal. He said he was sending me something. I was expecting the typical, maybe an OPD, but look at this. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, it's got the cheesy moon, it's got the OPD on there. It is, I'm almost afraid to wear it. I don't want to hurt it. But I know that I would be doing a disservice to this sheath and to Mike if I didn't carry this knife sheath. So now I just have to figure out what knife I want to put in for the inaugural trip. And I was kind of thinking about this old titanium blade here. It's not a fancy knife, but yeah, I think it'll be a good match for this, because I love that knife. It's a little stiff. I'm gonna have to break her in a little bit, but I was just blown away. Mike, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate this. And I'm not losing any knife out of this sheath, I tell you that. That thing, I definitely need to slick it up somehow and break it in a little bit. I'm afraid of damaging it. But this was just amazing, brother. I thank you so much. And I'll be sure to do a follow-up once I get it broken in and get a little bit of patina wear on it. But I really am going to cherish it. I don't want to tear it up too much. Thank you again, brother. You guys, everybody knows Mike's channel. Everybody watches him. If they don't, they need to. I'll put a link to his channel in here. That's my video for today, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, visit Mike's channel, and above all, have a beautiful day.